I didn't think it was recording. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so self-conscious. I don't know why. But I just shot a video right now about an app that I'm using to study as a Unisa student, an online student, open distance student, and also having online exams. So if you haven't checked it out, please go and check it out. Will I leave the link at the end of the video? Maybe I'll leave the link in the description below. In the description box, I will leave the link because I feel like that video is going to be helpful. So, since I shot that video, nobody has asked, but I think people will be curious and would love to know how did I get to study with Unisa. And so, here we go. So first of all, you guys, if you also haven't watched any of my videos, what happened is I fell from my other university, and for me to continue studying there, I was supposed to get the credits for the modules that I failed. And the only other university that I knew of that could let you enroll and do modules without doing the entire degree was Unisa. So that's why I went there, but they didn't have the modules that I was supposed to do. So at the end of the day, long story short, I had to enroll for the entire course there, the entire diploma there. And to be honest, I was skeptic in the beginning. I was upset because that was like 3 years, 2 to 3 years ago, and mm, I was I had this mentality, or everyone kind of like from my university used to have this mentality that people who study at Unisa, people who have failed from the proper universities. So, and also because we've seen the memes, there is a stigma that Unisa is for old people, and yeah. So I was young. I was like, I want to be around old people. Oh my god, what am I doing? I don't want to go there, but I needed the credits and also. Anyways, finally I started last year, and so why today I want to talk about why I love studying with Unisa and how it has surprised me. So pretty much the first thing that I love about studying with Unisa is I get to study at home. Oh my god, I love it. Before I used to stay in a student house and go to classes every morning, and my classes were from 8 till 5, and you wrote a test every day. It was exhausting, I'm not gonna lie. And now with Unisa, I get to study at home. That's pretty much it. It doesn't matter if I will study all night, because I don't have classes during the day. I can sleep during the day. If I feel like it's much more quieter at night, or it's much more cooler, if it's summer it's much more cooler at night, I can do that. Like, the flexibility of studying with Unisa is amazing. I know people who are working, and my auntie, she's a nurse and she's been studying with Unisa for a while, and she's increased her qualifications that way, and she keeps moving up. So definitely the flexibility of Unisa is amazing. And the thing is, sometimes in normal universities, lecturers want you to come to class, and they will do those class tests. And like, if you don't write that class test, it shows that you were not there in class, so you get a deduction from your mark or from your semester mark, and that's not really ideal. Right. Okay, so the second thing, oh my god, that I love about studying with Unisa is the prize. It's very friendly on the pocket. I'm not gonna lie. Unisa is really friendly on the pocket. So if you're a kid who comes from a family where maybe you're not really rich, but you're not really poor, such that you can qualify for things like NSFAS and other bursaries, and you can go through the Unisa route, because, like, I'm telling you guys, I really underestimated the work that they will give us. I was just like, everything will be bad. Like that's what I thought it was, but they are really competent. I'm not gonna lie. If you buy your textbooks and you get your study material, you give them like the proper address, you get your study, and obviously I'm talking for a person who lives in an urban area. I'm not sure if you live in a rural city, how long it will take for you to get study materials, but the study material you get it like a week after you've paid your registration fee. So if you are a person who doesn't qualify for NSFAS, but you also cannot qualify for like a study loan or something, UNISA might just be the right fit for you because their prices are not extravagant. They don't have exorbitant amounts that you have to pay. I know for my course in a different university, I used to pay like 70,000 rand a year, and that was just the school stuff. That was excluding accommodation and food and transport. So with UNISA, my fees for this entire year, granted that I didn't take all the modules as well, I took about 6 modules, 2 semester and 6 year modules. It it all totaled up to 11,000 rand. So from 70,000 rand to 11,000 rand, that is a huge difference. Okay, that is like a huge difference. So if you have at least a parent who's a teacher or someone who's working, and that's the thing, you don't need like a payment slip, bank statement, whatever, to come and prove that you can pay for this. If your parents are a hustler, if you are a hustler, if you get your money from doing piss jobs, and you know 1 month you're getting like 3,000 or 2,000 or 1,000, you can save it up for your fees. Like you can pay for your fees, and that's one thing that I really love about Unisa. Fortunately for me, I do have my parents still helping me and my sister still helping me pay my university fees, and they're not happy, but because it's still money, it just doesn't jump from the sky, but that's what I would say. And guys, just stop having like this negative view of Unisa. And I know a lot of us, when we finish high school, we all want to go to the next phase, next stage, live and raise, you know have the student life experience. But Unisa is great. Okay, but third thing that I like to say I've loved about studying with Unisa is, you think you won't have access to your lecturers, but guess what? You really do. You have access to your lecturers. I email my lecturers all the time when I have a problem, or like you also have discussion boards where you can ask questions about assignments. So you guys, I am really like, I'm really shocked. Maybe it's because now I'm a little bit older and I can organize myself at home, and then that's why Unisa is working for me. But that part really is another thumbs up for me. Again, and the fourth thing that I love about working with Unisa is studying with Unisa is that if you're a person who has social anxiety, that really might just be the place for you, because you don't have to go anywhere. Like 99% of the time, you study from home or from your local library, and you can go to other university libraries to study there if you have your student card that is allowed. And like, I did get a little bit of social anxiety, especially when I dropped out of my first uni, because you don't want to be around people like when they are asking you, so what are you doing now with your life? Oh, have you graduated? And all of that stuff. It gets like frustrating, and you feel like everybody's judging you. And when you're going out, you see everybody progress, your mates, and it's like a little bit of a downsy on your mental health. So studying with Unisa has been great, has been really nice, because as a person who has anxieties and who can be introverted, I always say that when people don't believe it, but I am a person who can be really introverted. It's a really good space to be in, because you don't have to go anywhere, you don't have to sit in class with other people. It's like thumbs up. And if you're a person who's extroverted, then you can actually work You can work around your schedule. If you want to party all night, you can party all night because the next day you don't have class, so you can study the whole day. And if you want to work all night, you can work all night the next day, like you don't have class. And that whole flexibility of not having class and not having tests shoved in your face every single time is really nice. But you do have assignments there. You have to submit every assignment in Unisa is compulsory. I think you rather, and also this is a tip, try really hard to get good marks from those assignments because exams are a killer. That's another thing I thought it wouldn't be. I don't know what I thought Unisa was gonna be like, honestly, because I thought it was gonna be like a walk in the park. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be like kindergarten, but it actually is a university. So the exams slap. Okay, they'll slap the shit out of you if you're not careful. If you're thinking, I'm just starting with UNISA. It is a university of South Africa and it is recognized as a university. So best believe the exams also they come for you. Okay, so I think that's the other thing. I don't know why I said that point number 4, but I think it could be number 1 for people who are introverted and who feel uncomfortable in big spaces with a lot of people. Unisa will be such a great way to study. And then another thing that I've loved about Unisa, but this has only kind of happened once. It was gonna happen again this year, but because of coronavirus, it's been halted. Maybe. Um, it's like when you do your practicals, especially if you're now second year, when you do your practicals, you don't do them at school. So you actually go out there and do them with like a lab that actually works on those things every day as their job. And they kind of talk to them for you guys like, oh, we have students who need to do this practicals. Can they come and they do them in your lab? This is what they need to do, blah, 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 blah. And they kind of like, so it was really nice for me to go to such a lab and do the work there and do the experiments there and kind of just be in a workspace and see like the real shit that goes on. Um, and then another thing also, you do still get to do your practicals. I am doing a very practical course, like it wouldn't have worked, but they really do go above and beyond to make arrangements for you to do your practicals. So if you're a person who wanted to do like a more practical study thing, then definitely you will be catered for. And I really love that about Unisa. What's another thing that I love? Oh, like the fact that when you go to their libraries, you get free internet. Not the libraries, if you just go to the campuses. If you go to the campuses, which you can't right now because they're closed because Corona, you do get free internet, which is such a save. Unless if you're already paying to get there, you might not be able to get there. But sometimes you want to watch videos on YouTube to like learn, you want to download videos that they put on the Dropbox, that the lecturers put on the Dropbox. So that might take your own data. So if you don't really stay that far from a Unisa campus, you can go there and you use the free internet to download all the stuff, for yourself, or even upload your exams and everything. Oh, your exams? No, 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 no. I mean, even upload your assignments. Yeah, another thing that I really love, I think this is like number 6, that I really love about Unisa is, guys, I'm like really loving. This should have also been number 1. I don't know. I'm really loving the data they sourced for us, guys. Okay. I'm really grateful that UNISA really did think about UNISA students in terms of data, providing data with MTN. Oh my goodness, it's been a lifesaver because you think like you wouldn't need it, but child, you need data like for studying. Like you want to watch some videos, you want to download some videos, and I've loved that. So thank you so much, Unisa, for that. And then another thing that I'm just gonna mention, last but not least, is tutors. They do have tutors, like, so if you're doing a module, you will get like a tutor per group, and that tutor will actually like talk to you guys or discussions with you. So you don't really have to go to the lecturer that much, because you do have tutors that help you out, and that's really nice. You don't feel like um you are losing out. I don't feel like I'm losing out. I've been doing so well at Unisa. My marks have gone up, and also my health has been better. You know, my mental, health has also been better, because honestly, it's been really an amazing journey. And I feel like if you're one person who's out there who wants to study with Unisa, but you had your reservations, I'd say give it a try. It is open distance learning, and sometimes you might have to be in certain places specifically to do practicals, but at the end of the day you will get your qualification. They don't slip, on your education and stuff, so you still get recommended the best knowledge. You still get the best knowledge that you should get for your field, and it's up to you, obviously. And I feel like that's just in life as well. Even in normal universities where you don't go class to class, you will have to put in the effort yourself, even after listening to the lecturer speak. So definitely give it a chance, and also know that it's you who has to put in the work. No matter how many slides and study material they give out, if you don't use it, really, baby, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. So I'm so happy, you guys, that I'm studying with Unisa. I thought it wasn't gonna be fun. I thought I was gonna be sad. I thought I was not gonna get like interaction. I thought it was really going to be hard, but it's really been an amazing experience. And it's, I've actually was like, why didn't I start here from the beginning? I could be so far, because it's amazing. I love it, So, yeah, if you are a normal full time student at a normal full time university that's not up in distance learning, you can check my video that I did about the Study Bunny app that helps you study at home. And good luck, you guys. Good luck with your exams. Good luck with your assignments. And stay strong and keep moving. Bye.